The first Smackdown of 2026, aka the 3 hour special that you and I and everyone else was kind of dreading. But honestly, it was a really enjoyable show. I really enjoyed this. First of all, we're going to try a bit of a different format. First, we started off with the good, the bad, and the ugly, kind of like a bootleg WrestleMania. Then we kind of transitioned to like a recap of the show. This time, we're going to do like a top 5 moments. Okay, that's what we're going to do. See how that sticks, see how that works. Okay, so first moment that I really enjoyed, that ambulance match. Yes, you and I was kind of over this feud, especially me. I was over this a month ago. But this ambulance match, mwah, I loved it. I from start to finish really enjoyed it. That Rhea cameo was cool. That ending was a little awkward, but it was also a little amazing. Came eight, loved it. Moment number 2, Cody got to get the Glock. Like it is what it is. Like you are not about to burn a photo of me and my dead father and expect to see the light of day again. You're not about to do that. You're not. You're just not. First of all, you stole it out my own crib, and then you want to burn it. Yo, forget the title. I can always win it again. Okay, the Royal Run was like 2 or 3 weeks away. I can win it there. Elimination Chamber is next month. I can win it there. Okay, WrestleMania 3 months away. I can win it there. Okay, I can wait. You gotta go. Drew, early contender for Hater of the Year. We're only 2 days in, so yeah, he is kind of confirmed that he's pretty much losing the 3 stages of Hell match. It's a standard match, falls count anywhere, and then a steel cage. Pretty kind of a little boring. I'm not gonna lie, a little boring, but. My prediction, I've had to give one, would probably be Cody wins the first one, and then Drew wins the second, and then Cody obviously wins the steel cage. Or they just, probably do Drew standard, and then Cody is gonna get his like heel moment where he starts to tweak out, and then he goes crazy. That's when he wins the false card anywhere, and then that's when the steel cage happens, and then he gets the win in the end. That's my little prediction. But yeah, shout out to that. Drew is not winning that feud though. Moment number 3 that I really enjoyed. Randy's back. Okay. The Miz opened up the show. He's talking his talk. He's like, yo, we ain't moving on to 2026 until I air my grievances. I ain't fight Cena. I felt disrespected by these little rookies, and you're not finna return this tiny balls nickname. No. Right? And Randy came out. He's like, man, he didn't even say nothing. He threatened to RKO him. Didn't do it. Continued the entrance. Right? The Miz starts to glaze a little bit. Right? The entrance was like 5 minutes long too. I was like, hold on. The song restarted. That's how long the entrance was. But yeah, and then Randy just RKO'd him, walked off. He had a little backstage moment with Cody, kind of gave him like a little warning for the title, which are we finally going to pull the trigger on that match heel turn thing story? Like, are we finally going to do it, or are they still going to just push it down the line, push it to SummerSlam, push it to Survivor Series, push it to WrestleMania next year? I don't know, but we need to get this on the road. Please, I need to see it. But I'm glad to see my GOAT Randy back. Moment number 4, 8 women's tag match. Love to see it. That match was great. I enjoyed it. It is kind of weird that the champs are getting pinned again. Like I said this like last week or the week before that. The champ is getting pinned a lot more than I'm liking, but it is what it is. I enjoy the match. Moment number 5 would probably be the Smackdown roster renovation. Right? The Smackdown roster really needed a revamp, and it got it. Right? Obviously, we talked about Randy. He came back. Trick Williams made his debut. Lash Legend came back. Came to the show about a month ago. right, for Survivor Series, right? Jordan Grace came back. Matt Cardona came back. He returned. Shout out to him. And potentially Oba. We don't know where he's going, either Raw or SmackDown, but either way, we're going to be seeing that in the near future. They needed it. They needed it bad. Matt Cardona is going to be a huge addition for the SmackDown roster. Maybe not as a main eventer, but in the mid card, I can definitely see it with Mello, Dragunov, Trick, even you want to put him there, and the whole U.S. title picture. Speaking of that, Mello versus Johnny Gargano, good match. I really enjoyed that match. That was cool. That's a bit of an honorable mention. The Women's United States Championship, Jordan Grace could play a role in that. She did have an interaction with Jade Cargill too. I don't see that happening quite yet. Maybe in like teasing it for down the line, but you know, she can play a role for the U.S. Championship picture, which Julia is the new champion again. So I don't know what the plan is for that. I think what is it, Chelsea's first defense, second defense, and she lost it. I don't know. Like the crowd kind of seemed to not like it either. They didn't really make any noise. Hopefully that changes with this new reign, because honestly, if they somehow fail this one, it's not gonna be good for Julia. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I think that's it. That's pretty much it. Hopefully, like I said, with the SmackDown roster, all these new faces will get some love and shine. Trick Williams, especially him, the crowd understood the mission, right? They made him look like a stud out there. Sami Zayn got a good little promo too. That's a bit of an honorable mention. That promo with Sami Zayn. He's going to want to be champion. That's like his unofficial Royal Rumble, like a pledge to join the Royal Rumble. That's going to be something to watch out for. Does he win it? I don't see it. I do think he might be like the Iron Man of the match, because it's in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia loves Sami Zayn. That's probably what his role is going to be. Enter earlier in the match. Probably last like the final 5 or so, and before getting eliminated. That'd be a cool little spot. Maybe next year. That's what WrestleMania is in Saudi Arabia. Maybe they do something there. Maybe that's where he wins the World Championship. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's SmackDown. I really enjoyed it. Maybe there's a sign of things to come. Maybe this is the direction, a restart, a refresh that SmackDown needed, and hopefully they can ride this momentum for the rest of the year. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. When you're down there, drink water. Have a good day.